Opened back in 2003, have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now a man picked up on draft night this year, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The Eagles at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. They have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
But first down, Hurts. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
You talk about this Miami defense.
There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing is Hurts.
Sliding out of the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Hurts. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10.
At their own 18. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. That really sets them back, a loss of 6.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long.
Now the rookie 3rd-round pick, it's Devon Achane.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long 3rd down.
Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taking it about the 36. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll start by running the option to the right. Powers through. Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. In motion, Hill. On first down, Tagovailoa. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. That's second down.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Second and 10.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. Touchdown, Dolphins! Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown on the season.
And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So following the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 25.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
But that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown.
Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first. Swift going to try up the middle. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. You talk about this Miami defense.
There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here's second and 10. Back to the running game with Swift.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And that's That's good for a pickup of 10 yards, and they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll set up a throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Oh, the sneak gets Hurts, and he is going to have an Eagles first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much. marked down officially at the 21. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Hill going to go in motion right. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Hill shedding the tackle. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. Tua to Tyreek for the Miami first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When you're setting up the screen, you don't want to throw it too early. You have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely want to throw it too late. And that way is not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll run for it with A-Chain. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Tua going to throw. They complete it to Hill. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around the bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in, and it makes it hard to defend.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning. In motion, Hill. The slot man in motion right. They go back to the ground game with A-Chain. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And going deep for Hill. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. There he goes, left side. DeAndre Swift, touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift on his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year, number 8 overall. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Brown goes in motion left. Second down. Here's Hurts. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And Hurts going to move him around. From the gun, here's Swift. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game.
Darius Slay with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Looking to pass. Tua.
They set up the screen to A-Chain. He's got room past the 30. Down the right sideline. How about this? He's to the 10.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Devon A-Chain, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Shifts by him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
143 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Here's a handoff to Swift. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Now 2nd and 9. They go play action with Hurts.
Rolling to his left.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
Rolling to his right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith from 8 yards out, and they are able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good with a PAT. These guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Tua. That one complete to Hill. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Here's a toss left for A-Chain. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
That's caught by Chosen.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. They give to A-Chain on the option. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That was a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
You got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Tua. That is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there. Excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Devon A-Chain with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Dolphins are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And they can't bring him down. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, 81 yards. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Well, plays like that make the O coordinator look like a genius, but I don't think he saw that play going that well.
No, I don't think so either. But, boy, it all worked out perfectly. They caught them in the right defense. Guys dropping off into coverage, their eyes averted somewhere else. And guess what? He filled the void with his legs.
On the extra point. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Elliott now to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Again, it's A-Chain.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
61 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then against
It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Throwing is Hurts. He'll buy some time right. Got him in. It's Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A run for the former Seahawk. It's Rashad Penny. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. Penny is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, this defense knows, they're well aware that they're down 2 scores, and they figure this is pretty much their last chance. They know if they give up a touchdown here, that ends it. Nice job on first and goal to push them the other way, but they have to be thinking takeaway right here.
Swift trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And Waddle going to have a Dolphins first down as the tackle made up at the 27. A-Chain on 1st and 10. Up past the 30, second down coming up.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Second down and 6 now. On the toss, here's A-Chain. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. His legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
77 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
He dumps it off to A-Chain.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
And the Dolphin first down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And quickly, they get to the line.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, a 22.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run here with Swift.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right, if it's college football, you want to make 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down because in college football, the clock stops with every 1st down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
This is Swift on the counter.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come.
The partner under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Eagles, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0.